Warpath. Happy Victory Monday to you. If you're new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button. You hit that bell so you get notifications anytime there's new content posted. And as always, like, comment, share this video out because you know what we do here. We talk about our Washington Commanders, y'all. That's right, our 2-0 Washington Commanders. And, you know, we had to get dope for this. We had to bring the chain back out, the shades, the new cap. Our boys are balling. Let's go. Bright-eyed, bushy tail. Shout out to you. Good morning, Ashburn. What's up, Buffett? What's up, Burgundy Fly Guy? What's up, Nicole? Dubs came in here earlier and said, what's up? Y'all, we still living out there. Like, I'm living in the sunshine right now. You know how they say, like, if you went to church, live in the sunshine? Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Our boys looking good. You know, the fifth-round quarterback, that he's just a fifth-round quarterback. He can't do anything for you. The offensive coordinator that nobody wanted is outscoring his old team right now. Let's give credit to where it's due. The toughness, the fortitude, the intestinal fortitude, as Paulie would say, is bleeding over on this team right now. Toughness, that was a gritty win. You fall back, you look like your old burgundy and gold selves to come on back, to battle back against the Denver Broncos. You know, see, I always say, like, you know, going into the week, I always find something that Ron says that finds to be interesting, or the media reports on something they're doing quirky. It was beet juice, right? They were talking about, you know, the oxygen, you're going to fly over there within the 24-hour window and all that good stuff. But it didn't faze them. They got a little, they were sluggish at the beginning, but it took a Jamin Davis forced fumble, a Cody Barton recovery, which our linebackers are terrible, but they turned the tide. Go for it on 4th and goal. Logan Thomas gets knocked out, holds on to the ball, and that turns everything around for the team. Everything for the team. Let's go say hello to some of our folks up in here. Nicole, I see what's up there. Brian Hardy, Washington defense stat through 2 games. 10 sacks, tied for first in the NFL. We like that, right? How about Chase? Yeah, you like that. You like that. We like that. We give a chain to that. Tackles for loss. We saw Deron Payne yesterday, right? He did it all on one series. He did it all on one series. Takeaways, 4, tied for 4. That's something, that takeaway part is very important, right? Because we only had, I think it was like 6 interceptions last year, something crazy like that. So staying above the fray, that's a positive right there. Shout out to you, Brian. Redskin 007, what's up? Good to see you too, brother. Good to see you up in here. I'm nervous for us going into Buffalo. Okay. We ain't talking about Buffalo today, Patrick. We worry about Buffalo on Wednesday. Today is a victorious Monday. Y'all know how we do on the Monday after pill. We either talk about a victory, we talk about a loss, and then we rub it from our mind. I'm on the Buffalo, but right now we get to bask in the ambiance of this W. And y'all know I gotta block the hater. I can't even see my screen because I got these shades on. But you know, we're gonna keep the shades on just for a little bit. Let's see here. Okay. So is it okay to talk to adults with a hat and shade? Yeah, right. Shout out Dion said. Shout out Prime Time. That's right. That's right. What's up, Tony? What's up, all? What an answered prayer. Thank you, God, and let my Commanders smoke the Broncos. Hail, all hail Commanders. Yes, indeed. Want to see injury. And then this is nice, all, but it isn't a playoff win. This is when I find me a chain, shades, and hat. Well, you know what? I celebrate every victory. We gotta have ourselves some fun. I'll do it up. I get my cigars. Cigars are for big wins against Dallas. And I had this chain last week too, now. I had this chain against Dallas. So that's what we do. That's what we do on here. Cigars are for playoff wins. And we'll get us one. Let's see. What's good, Bruce? Abel, I said, oh, yeah, we saw Terry up in there. We saw Terry up in there, Abel. Let's see here. What's up, Encore? Daddy Marty Bancho. What's up, bub? Buffalo hasn't been killing folks like they have in the past. Allen seems to miss his day ball. He beat the hell out of the Raiders yesterday. Cost me some money. I believe our ability to score. We have a shot out. We have a shootout with Buffalo if we need be. However, I expect our defense to show up either way. Let's go. That's right. Hip hop core 2.0. Yes, right, Abel. What's up? 2-0. That's right, Casper. Yeah. So let's get down to business here. All right. Okay. Enough with this. Enough with the shtick. Let's get down to business. We had some fun. We always gotta have a little bit of fun here, right? What's up, Rolando? How you doing? Yeah, there you go. Hey, you celebrate wins, bro. You celebrate wins. We ain't been nowhere in 30 years since I was an infant. I'ma live. Let's live. But no, anyway, on the stick. Big win, y'all. We talk about it, kind of talked about it in the review, kind of go over that. I haven't had a chance to look at the tape all over again, but some nuggets in here. I found out that this was the 5th time I did this on my own research, so you won't hear this on the radio or in anybody else. 5 times we scored 30 or more points in Ron Rivera's tenure here. 5th time we've done it. They're 5-0. So we found a method to the madness, right? And it kind of goes back. I joke about people saying Ron Rivera, he backed into Eric Bieniemy, right? A lot of people didn't want that's what they're saying. Nobody wanted Eric Bieniemy. Was it the fact that nobody wanted Bieniemy, or the fact that there was a time crunch there? Nobody got him. It seems like his formula right now, I know it's 2 wins. It's 2 games in. The formula seems to work offensively. Old boy is doing old boy is getting these guys tough. The labors of what they did in preseason are coming over into the regular season. This is what we need. This is what we need out of our guys, man. You look at this. Sam Howell seems to improve with every week. And dare I say, I'm not going to say it just yet, but we've got something at the QB spot. We've got an impressive young man at the QB spot. Now, I think 3 of those 4 sacks, 2 of those 4 sacks, those are on him. He can't hold on to the ball that long. That's on Sam. He's got to get better at that. But did not turn the ball over. 27 of 39, almost 300 yards there, 299 right on the doorstep of it, 2 touchdowns, 2 nice touchdowns. He had that one to Terry McLaurin over top, but he put the ball in only where his receivers get it. And that first touchdown to Logan Thomas that we talked about, Kareem Jackson don't look like he's going to get suspended for that. Should have, because not only did he do that to Logan Thomas, but he also had something in that Raiders game last week too. But I think they're just going to fine him this time around. So he put that ball. I like the ball placement where he put the ball at, and it was only where those guys could get it. You know, we've seen in the past people were talking about Terry McLaurin and Taylor Heineke's linking up. There's some people that think Taylor could do that. Taylor can't do that, y'all. Let's be honest. Taylor's not going to stand in there. He's going to get finicky. The one thing I like about Sam Howell is one of the things that I don't like about Sam Howell, right? It's the fact that he has no fear, which that's good and bad, right? Because he's going to say, we're going to, but he's like Cool Hand Luke, though. That's what I love about Corey Kidwell. Appreciate you, brother, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donation. And it was a hell of a W. Love the fact we can adjust my guy. That's right. Salute, by the way. Yeah. That's right. Salute. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all coming in. Make sure y'all like up the stream, share it out if you can. We're on Twitter too today as well. We'll see if we got anybody on Twitter watching. No, everybody's on YouTube. Appreciate y'all for coming in here. So I like what Sam Howell did. We start with the offense. Also, he had this strip fumble that was recovered by one of our offensive linemen. Thank goodness. Let's talk about our interior line. Let's talk about these guys in front of them. Nick Gates, Sadiq Charles, Sam Cosby. I think they're athletic enough. They're tough enough. That's why we saw the screen game. These guys are good. Andrew Wiley, I don't think had a bad game. The problem was old Leno Claus himself, Charles Leno, number 72. It always seemed like he was getting beat off his blocks. I think he had a couple of holding calls. Everybody had a holding call, it seemed like. With the Commanders, but Leno just had a bad day, and we survived in spite of him. I'm not hating on. I think he's a good guy, but at the end of the day, good guys don't always win, contrary to popular belief. I thought, and then you also look at on all the offensive side of the ball, Brian Robinson Jr. That we had people in here that was saying in the chat last night, unpopular opinion. I think it was XL the Truth said that. B-Rob ain't that guy. He ain't it. I don't know, bro. I think he is a piece of being it. He's that thunder to Gibby's lightning, and we even saw Gibby's lightning. They used him in the pass game. That's where he needs to be used. Use him out in space. He's a space eater. Brian Robinson Jr., they used him on the screen passes too. Big physical. I didn't even know he was that fast when he got into there was one play, they ran that screen when they were blitzing, and it was off to the right side, so it was off to the far side of us. And there was nobody around him, and he just ate up yardage. He had 42 yards receiving and 87 yards on the ground. He had 2 touchdowns on the ground. Also, Brian Robinson Jr. did. So over 120 yards of total offense. That's a good combination right there. We had 9 receivers. I think they said this was the first time, the PR team said this was the first time that we had 9 receivers with 2 or more receptions. And 4 of those receivers had 40 or more yards. Terry McLaurin with 54, John Bates with 46, Gibby with 44, B-Rob with 42 there. And that was also Terry's 10th touchdown catch of 30 or more yards. So kudos to Terry, as he's looked like he's not affected by that turf toe injury. May still be working back from it, but they shoot him up or whatever, and he rocks and rolls there. So shout out to Terry for what he did in the game yesterday. Big, crucial catch there. Jahan had 22 yards receiving, so not a big day for him, but he was matched up with Patrick Surtain a lot more. And then they decided, maybe we should get Terry on there. But Terry still was able to eat. We're still looking for his first 100-yard game of the season. That's okay. It's going to come. It's going to come, y'all. Let's see. A good game to watch. Let's hope the Cardinals can upset the overconfident Cowboys. Man, look, Jose, bro, I hope so. Because they're coming to it. Yeah, they're coming to Arizona. So, I hope so. I really do. But what y'all did against the Giants, I was keeping updates on it. I was updating people. I said I was shocked when the Giants actually scored in the year of the Lord 2023. We had to get breaking news, and then it started getting a little scary at first. But hopefully, I don't know with Josh Dobbs though, man. I've seen Josh Dobbs play in person twice. The last 2 NFL games I've went to, I've seen Josh Dobbs as a starter, and one was against the Dallas Cowboys. Not very good. Not very good. But I hope for you. I'm hoping for you. That would be kind of a game that Dallas would trip up on, though. Gibby converted at crucial 30. He sure enough did. Lawrence Hamilton said, yeah, Brian Robinson. Oh, absolutely. No doubt about it. and then the Cardinals are tanking. I always say this, Redskin 007. You know what I think about tanking, right? I think you actually have to be good to tank. The Cardinals haven't been good. So I think that they have nothing left in the tank. They are what they are. With Yoda the Hutt not there anymore, hurt all season, and Kyler Murray, I don't know, man. Don't know. Let's see here. But the offense, I thought the offense looked good. Bieniemy, I thought he threw a lot in that first half, but they kind of settled down. And I think he just let Sam work through his problems. Rolando, appreciate you with the super chat. Thank you, brother. I was beginning to think Chase was Sasquatch. We had a hey, shout out to your boy Cosby, though, man. Your boy Cosby look good. But yeah, let's get to the defensive side of the ball, man. And we will talk about Chase Young. Because I said I've been like on the fence with Chase. I haven't been critical of him, but I haven't coddled him either. And I feel like that's a good medium. It's like George said, you can't get too high, can't get too low on these guys. I understand the criticism of him. I get that. But I didn't understand the coddling. Somewhere in between. I understood some of the criticism. I didn't understand some of the criticism. If the dude's not healthy. But I also am of the mindset that if a guy's not on the field, why are we talking about him? Let him get healthy. Let him heal up. And look what Chase did. He still is very undisciplined. And we saw that when he got that roughing the passer on Russ Wilson, right? He's got to work on that. That because that's going to cost you game. It was reminiscent of that Detroit game when he got Matt Stafford. So I joked back in 2020 about Chase Young is that all he has one speed, and it's go. Sometimes go will hurt you, but thankfully or not, we got to see a beautiful scene that we've been looking to see for the last 4 seasons. And we saw him and Montez meet at the quarterback. And that is like, if you don't frame that in your office, maybe on your fireplace mantle above your 65-inch TV that you might have on game day, you can get your wife or your daughter to glitter it up a little bit and it'd be like holographic or whatever you want to call it. There's something wrong with you. Because that is a type of picture. That's a picture you'll look back on, and if this season is good, you'll be like, gosh, I remember that picture. I want to mount that. Just up there and say, Commander's Country, let's ride. That's why I put on there, Commander's Country, let's ride. So yeah, but appreciate you on that super chat, Rolando. Nati, what's up, my brother? How are you doing? 2-0. 2-0. We love it. We love to see 2-0. And hopefully we're working on 3-0. It's big boy football, but we're not talking about the Bills today. We're not focusing on the Bills today. I thought Montez, another good game by him, sack and a half, him and Chase Young. The defense combined for, I think it was 7 sacks there, but your real MVP was Deron Payne, and he made it happen on that first drive, that Russell Wilson's first drive offensively of the second half, where he sacked Russell Wilson, got a tackle for a loss, and I believe that was a pass deflection as well. 3 and out, and they go and they get to Washington gets the ball back, which we turned around, and I do believe we scored on that drive, if memory serves me right. Let's see here. Got to pull up my stats. And place. Here we go. Excuse me. Whew. Oh, wrong way. I'm going the wrong way on this. They didn't give it. They won't let me go all the way back. Anyway, I'd have to go look at the what is the thing? The game book. Here we go. Patrick, we say, do you think Deshaun will score at least 4 tonight for my fan? You just need 4 points. I think so. I got Pittsburgh plus 2.5. That's what I have. Pittsburgh 2.5. Yeah, third quarter here. Here it is. So this was the start that the second half. He sacked Russell Wilson for 9 yards. Made it 2nd and 19 at the Denver 16. Then Williams ran it 2 yards up the right side. Tackle for loss to Ron Payne. And then that was it made it 3rd and 21 from the Denver 14. Russell Wilson incomplete pass to Samaje P. Ryan, Ron Payne on that breakup right there. So yeah, that's what he did. And then Washington went on that drive. They took 5 plays, 57 yards. They had 1 penalty, and it was a 30-yard touchdown catch to pass to Terry McLaurin. So boom, right there. Good job. I talked about this a little bit earlier, Nati. I'm not worried in the interior off. I'm not as worried about the interior offensive line as I am about the tackles. I thought old boy had a good game, had a better game. Wiley did. I mean, he couldn't have anything worse than what he did last week. But I think Sadiq Cosme is okay. And Charles Leno, Lord God, brother Leno. I mean, this is he was too busy worried about what was it? Being the Walter Payton Man of the Year. He wasn't even focused on anything else. My Lord. A shout out to Sadiq Charles, though. Sadizzi got the left guard, highest rated left guard by Pro Football Focus. Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, and what's up? About to head to work, but I had to stop by to say HTTC. What's up, Yam? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's go. Hail to our mighty commanders, bro. Hail to them. What's up, Dubs? Let's see here. We got to speak up more. Yes, great, man. But LT, oh, no, that left tackle. Yeah, I'm not. I like Leno, but he's not getting the job done. And if he ain't getting the job done, why are you here? Why are you playing? You got to find somebody. It's just the same thing I feel like with the linebackers, right? If you can't get it done, why are you here? That's just that's the easy question. Easy question. Why are you here? And let's see here. Yeah, hey, that's right. Russell Wilson, he's on the Forbes list more than once now, not just because of his wife, but now because he threw a pick to Emmanuel Forbes. And what? Good Lord, we can't do anything easy, right? Because the fact of the matter is that was so hard for him to get. He got the ball and then he fumbled it, but thank God he recovered it and got out of bounds. But shout out to I think Manny Forbes is going to be okay. People keep on complaining, sitting here whining about Christian Gonzalez, which I think Christian Gonzalez looks like he's going to be a good one. But let's give him a little bit of grace. Let's give him some grace. James, I've been waiting for this all day. How about them Commanders? You know what we were? We were dynamites. So was Sam Howell. I can do that to you every day. Oh Lord, damn. Warpath, let's stay focused on winning. Sam will figure it out. That's right. HTTC. Yeah, that's all it. I mean, it's about him figuring it out. And I know it's been 2 games, but to see him from against Dallas, right? And everybody said that was just a glorified preseason game. To him starting in the preseason, to the game against the Cardinals, to this game against the Broncos, we see the maturation. We're seeing it. It's little increments down, but you can see the confidence. Like I said, he doesn't have highs and lows. He's very mellow, very, very to the point. That's what I like about him. He's confident in himself. He's confident in his teammates. We haven't had that. We've had scatterbrained quarterbacks. We've had paper mache put back together projects in quarterbacks. I mean, our best quarterback we've had throughout the Ron Rivera tenure, do we dare say, outside of Taylor Heineke, was Alex Smith? And this was Alex Smith who was recovering from a life-threatening leg injury. Come on now. That's what we've had to work with. And, I mean, kudos to Ron. They didn't want to start him, but they were able to find this guy. They were able to get Sam Howell, which he was supposed to be a first pick. They were saying coming into the draft, he's going to be a first-round pick. Him and Desmond Ridder, they fall down today. What was it, day 3 they fell down to? Both of them. Yeah. I mean, come on now. Let's get it. But look at the kids that they've been raving about. Malik Willis, he may not have a job next year. So, yeah, it is what it is. See, what's up, Alex? Corey, you know exactly what I said. Oh, you said, oh, sugar. I was just like, thank God. I know what you said. Manny, what's up? Hell, yes. Yes, sir. 2-0. Oh, Sugar Nation. It's just we both drafted good corners. Yeah, absolutely, Dub. Smith was miles better than Heineke. Mr. Cole, I'm talking about Alex Smith after the injury. Right? I mean, Heineke, let's be honest. Heineke, the legend of Heineke began because we almost beat Tampa, or we stayed afloat against Tampa. It wasn't because we went to the next level. Now, I can understand that the legend of Heineke was... Why are we talking about Heineke? He's on the Falcons now. I ain't going to do that. If Hal does well against Buffalo, then people can't hate. His biggest test and no glorified preseason. It's the Cardinals, the Broncos going nowhere, etc. Nati, I see where you're coming from, but people gonna hate either way. So I don't really care what those folks say. If he goes out there and balls and we lose, right? But he puts up a good effort, people are gonna be like, oh, Sam Howell. Yeah, people are still gonna be like, oh, Sam Howell did this, Sam Howell did that. No. I give him a little grace with this. Sam Howell. I go in expecting to win every game. Nati, you know that. I remember I told you when we played Pittsburgh back in 2020, you were like, I said, we got a chance. You like, eh. I was like, I said, you don't know. Just keep on believing. Hey, somebody got to believe in this team. I think they finally got the pieces. They got the talent offensively. This is what's frustrating me about this team is we're too talented to keep on making the same dumbass mistakes. And you can call that coaching, which it probably is. But we're just too damn talented to keep on making the same stupid, ignorant ass mistakes all the time. Yesterday proved to me that that this team is capable of putting away ignorant ass mistakes and making self-reflections and correcting their mistakes in game, aka adjustments. That's what happened. Don't get me preaching up in here, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna get to preaching. Hail to the sugar. Let's see here. Sam is gonna Myron look alike. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Sam's gonna make Ron look like a genius. I hear you. Yeah, I did. I told you. Lawrence says if Sam can breathe that air in Colorado, he can breathe it. Hey man, he probably got him a pipe too before he left out there because you can breathe that air. It smells. I heard it smells like a bodega down there up in Denver sometime. If you go to the right one. So but yeah, man, I mean, and going back to the defense too, we talked about Manny Forbes. Let's talk about something I didn't like, special teams. What the hell is wrong with Cam Cheeseman? As we got 54 in the building, so make sure you like this. Make this. Let's get up to 54 likes here if you can. Stopping by. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Ron did say they may be trying out some long snappers, and I say hallelujah. This is what I continue to say. If you're not part of the solution, then why the hell are you here? If you don't want to bring competition in for them, okay, that's good on you. But Cheese, I get it. You got a strong mustache. I don't give a damn. You have the easiest job on the entire team. And when I say, and I'm not saying that I could go out there and be a long snapper, but I'm literally, you are paid to have laser-like focus, snap the ball to the punter both times or the holder accurately. That's all you have to do. There's camps for this shit. And you mean to tell me you still can't get this right? Excuse my French. I know I'm getting a little loose-lipped here, but it's stuff like that. And Ron, he's looking like me when my wife tells me that we need to get the baby's room ready. Because I said, hey, the baby's coming in February. It's only September. I got time. But guess what's going to happen here pretty soon? Baby's going to be here and the room's not ready. What's going to happen? That's right. It's the same thing with Cam Cheeseman and snapping this ball and Ron Rivera waiting on and sitting on his hands, right? Because it's going to become a time where you get in the clutch and he screws up because he's trying to tinker his snapping motion. Which they said that first kick that slide missed was on Cheese. The second one was on him. And I mean, my God, Joey Slide, Joey Slide missed that kick. It looked like most people. It looks like most people's relationship with a supermodel. It's like, look. It's like, it literally looked like a cryptocurrency scam. It's like, when you get it, it's like, it says, my name is Janet Foxy XO, and I need Bitcoin. And it's like, yeah, I think these suckers are going in the right direction. And boom, yeah, this is wrong. I just realized this is a scam. This is a scam. That's the way Joey Slide's kicks went. And he's got to get right, which he'd been perfect since then. He'd been perfect since preseason. They brought Badgley in. I'll give him a little grace here. I'll call him one. I'll give him one. This can't become a consistent thing. Because he wasn't even close. If Close was horseshoes and hand grenade, he would have blown up the whole city of Denver with that, with the way that ball was going. It might have ended up in Boulder. Might have knocked out what was left of Deion Sanders' toes. Anyway, I didn't say that. Yeah, okay, let's see. We preaching. Let's say 60-40 Washington, because Bills travel, but I think our guys are going to come up and show. Like that game, I get Cardinals fans don't show all the time, but Buffalo fans, they are like a cancer. They will show up, breaking tables and everything. Shout out to Rio. Rio even said that he may break a table for the culture. Ain't no way in hell you gonna pay me to do that. No, 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 no. I will not. I got a kid to raise. Great win, but offensive line has to be consistent. Yeah, hey. I mean, they look a lot better than DC defenders, right? Oh, I'm just kidding. Um, let's see here. How do you feel about say? Yeah, I just said that, Mr. Cool. Forbes should have had that Hail Mary. Yeah, you know what, Super Chef, what I saw, and I went back and looked at it. He was like, I think it was just too slow because it like went off his shoulder and bounced back, and like he was going for that volley motion just to slam it down, but that was a tip. And this is the funniest thing I saw. If we look at it, hey Dubs, thank you for the super chat on PayPal, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you. I just got that. Appreciate you. Here we go. So this is what blew my mind about the whole thing. I don't know if y'all can see this. I put my phone up to it. I want y'all to look at the official in there. Look at him. His face is shocked at the fact that dude caught that ball. He doesn't even know how in the hell it happened. And shout out to St. Juice, who they look like pass interference, but I could see it both ways. But bump Sean Payton. Nobody really cares about him. Nobody cares about Sean Payton. And let's see here. They know EB will try to bench his tails out. Ron knows what's up. You better get on that right now. Oh, I will. Leon Lett would have done a better job of Thornton. That's a good one. Only good football in Colorado is Primetime's Buff. And yeah, what's up, Will? They had us in the first half. Not gonna lie, they did. Yeah, I know they did Spider Monkey. We were talking about five. I remember asking George. I asked George. I said, "Hey," I said, "So what are you looking for in your next head coach?" And we were just sitting there talking like, nonchalant, and then slowly chip, and then we back in this game, bro. We back in here. We eating. We live and in living color. Barton made some coverage mistakes in his own. Seems like we're gonna need see that exploited again. Probably so. I wonder, do we eventually see Jabril Cox, who we signed off the Cowboys practice squad? When is he gonna get elevated to the active roster? Are you waiting for something to happen with Jamin or something to happen with Barton? Don't know. And could he be this year's John Ridgeway? Remember, we got John Ridgeway, who was the 5th round pick of the Cowboys last year. We got him off of the practice squad. We got him off the practice squad there, and got Ridgeway. I think we ran past John Ridgeway's family. Let's see here. Left tackle has to be, yes, I agree. Little PI won't hurt anybody. I heard that. Hey, we was howling PI last year when Terry got held up in that end zone though against the Giants. We gotta keep it both ways. Definitely PI, but much worse was what happened against the Giants. Yeah, there you go. Yep. See, St. Juice made contact when the ball arrived. Kenny, what's up, man? Let's see here. Feels good. If you go our way, after all these years, 2021 vibes. I need 99 vibes. I think that was before, and then Will Diggs, appreciate you with the super sticker. Did Khalid Hudson play? I don't think he did. I don't think he was inactive either. Let's see. See, they haven't been doing the snap counts because they know people want to see this stuff on this game book. It's not the snap counts not on the game book. So I don't have that. Let's see. Mr. Jones, please check your email. Because God, we're gonna have our murder consultant on here in a minute. Hopefully, if we can get him to come on. And Mr. Jones, please check your email. I meant to send this to you earlier. Let's see. Samuel was the one that got held in the Giants game. No, it was Terry. It was Terry, bro. It was Terry. I was in that end zone when it happened. I was right there. I wish it was Curtis. Seems like every player made an impact. So important tackles or blocks. So many important tackles or blocks. Yep. Mother, brother Jones. I need 99 vibes. That's what I need. Terry got the illegal shit. Was that really him? Hold on. Yeah. All right. I want to see this now. I wasn't okay. Am I hear some Mandela effect going on? Yep, sure was. My bad. Had a Mandela effect. Yeah. Okay. Y'all right. My bad. I was wrong. See, I'm just used to Taylor just throwing up saying F it and throw it to Terry. I apologize. Forgive me. I live in Colorado and was front row in the end zone where Terry caught the ball. It was a great game to be at. I hear you, Rudy. Were you on TV? You had to be on TV then. That was okay. Now Samuel. Yep. Yeah, I thought it was Samuel. Let's see here. Should Hal have thrown the ball on 3rd and 11 that last drive? No. I was cool with them running that. I was cool with them being conservative. I didn't want to give them any more time. I was good with that. I think that was a smart thing to do. Yeah. LOL, we still bro, it's been like we've had so many disappointing losses, especially last year. We should love you guys. How about Rodriguez block for B Rob on the front? Yeah, he did. Chris Rodriguez, which I liked how Bieniemy's used him. He's used him like a fullback. He converted on that first drive against Arizona on 3rd down. They handed off. It was like that off center eye, and I liked it. I like what they have planned for Chris Rodriguez. They're using him as a fullback. They're going as a running back as well. Maybe he can phase out the running side of everything with Antonio Gibson. Just make Gibson into a receiving back. What if we got Bijan Robinson? Yeah, but something. We wouldn't have Manny Forbes, which I think we need I think we needed a running back more than we needed not a running back. I think we needed a corner more than we needed a running back. So let's see here. Did Cortland Sutton get his feet in? I don't think he did. I think that should have been reviewable, which they didn't review it. Should have been reviewable. They didn't do it. So, I mean, what are you gonna do there? The officiating in our first two games have been questionable at best. And I mean, there was like that bull crap call on John Bates for pass interference where he didn't even interfere with anybody on there. It was just basically the guys were running past each other for the most part. So I don't know how you get that as the pass interference, but that was a bull crap situation there. And let's see here. I don't like running out of gun though to kill a clock. I'd rather do the Madden I formation. I hear you. It did when we ran it on the goal line on the goal to go situation with Brian Robinson. I about stroked out. I was like, oh crap, here we go. Shotgun, 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 like Paulie always says, to advance, and then we score. I was like, why are we running out of gun? Why are we running out of gun? But we got it in there. So, and you know, the other thing I didn't like was when they came back from commercial break, we didn't see Brian Robinson's 2-point conversion attempt, which he broke the plane very, very sparingly. He broke the plane, but I did not like the fact that we couldn't see that. That bothered me because they just came back after the commercial and everything. Excuse me. Yeah, let's see here. Some good stuff. So let's see here. Who gets y'all's game ball here on the Monday after pill? Because you know we got to keep it. We got to keep it 100. Who gets the game ball? I'll tell you. For me, Brian Robinson Jr. gets the offensive game ball for me. Over 120 some yards of total offense, 2 touchdowns in the win. I could say Sam Howell, but I feel like that's the easy way out. Defensively, I think he didn't get a lot of burn, but I think he set the tone in the second half, and that's Deron Payne. He did on one series what most people did for an entire game. You could say Chase, you could say Montez. I think you'd be right in that situation too. But I like Deron Payne. As I've told Nati before, he's the best interior lineman on this team. And Nati agrees with that now, hopefully so. And I don't care what the PFF rankings say, if John Allen is higher or not. They're both great, but Payne is a different animal. Different animal. Okay, I see Ron Rivera giving everybody game balls. Giving everybody game balls. And you got to give Ronnie Eugene a game ball because he did get his 100th win as an NFL head coach. If not B-Rob, Sam for sure. Yeah, B-Rob, what's up, King Lion? Ridiculous bro isn't getting suspended for a legal hit on Thomas. He even bragged about getting fined after legal hit in week 1. Yeah, it's like Kaiser White, too. It did the same thing. Let's see. Spider Monkey's going with Jamin Davis here. Okay, I read that part already. I hear you. Yeah, Jamin is came up. He's came up good in some spots. What's up, Dump Truck Don? What's good? But yeah, let's see here. It was satisfying seeing all the doubters look wrong. Yeah, they ain't look wrong. They just were wrong, right, Johnny boy? They were just flat out wrong. And I get excited for every win because it's hard to win in the NFL, like they say. You know, I've had one of our coaches that work with us on our football team at the college. He says it's hard to win. It's hard to win every day. So and I believe that it's difficult because you gotta have a certain grit, determination, organization that's committed to winning. So I believe it's hard to do it. So gotta get those to Ron. Let's see here. I'm with you, Payne, but John gets 85% of the double. I hear you. I hear you. That's a joke that Nati and I have going on. Back in 2020, I thought Deron Payne was the better of the two linemen, the two defensive tackles, which he had the better stats on paper. So that's where that comes from. I hope Nati's still here listening to that. That'd be great. Let's see. I know it's impossible, but I would like for us to sign both Chase and Tez. Yeah. Right now, I lean more towards Tez because of the body of work. That's the only reason why. That's the only reason why I lean towards Tez. I've seen more. I know what to expect out of him. I know what he can do. Chase, like I said, you don't know what you're gonna get with him. Whether he's gonna be healthy. There's some folks that said, and I've said this all year, but I can't take credit for it, that Chase likes being a football player more than he likes playing football. So that's it's not a criticism. That's just an observation. I think those can be they can be meshed up very well. I'm not saying he's just general. I still don't think he's this generational talent, but I don't think he's a bust either. See, Broncos fans crying about the end and ignore blowing a 18-point lead. Yeah, we probably would have done the same thing. I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have done the same thing. If the shoe was on the other foot, I'd be bamming like that too. I definitely would, no doubt about it. Let's see here. Jamin Davis hit Russell Wilson, stripped the ball like if he was doing his. I'm not messing with you, Rolando. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's the best comment of the. That's the best comment of the day so far. There was 2 plays late in the fourth that looked real good from Chase Young. He's back physically. Let's see here. And then I've known Chase since he was 14. I hear you. And if Montez doesn't have a monster year, we can afford both. He averaged 7 sacks a year so far, so not exactly elite. And then Shaq says, how about somebody in Texas? Not going to read that, but it's in the comments. Y'all can go ahead and read that. Let's take a look at some other stuff. I thought some other newsworthy notes that they talked about. So this was a game that they had a lot of fanfare for the Broncos. It was their alumni weekend. They were honoring the Super Bowl 33 team, and it was their 25th year. That's why they wore white at home, because that was the uniform they wore when they beat the brakes off the Atlanta Falcons in that Super Bowl. So I thought that there were 2 key stories this week that Ron Rivera could have used as bulletin board material. And we know the first one up top was the fact that Sean Payton came out, and to me, I don't remember who he was talking to, but he had an interview and he said that one of the prospective owners for the Commanders were buyers of the Commanders, called, reached out to him and said, would he be interested in coming to coach the Commanders? Well, there's only a problem there. They still had a coach on staff, a coach that he's coached against multiple times. Yes, he has the best of them. Now it's 7-11. Ron has dwindled that lead down to 4 meager games. But you just don't say stuff like that. Like, why would you come out and say something like that? And, they say it's Josh Harris. And if it was Josh Harris and his group or So maybe it was somebody else from Josh Harris's group. Maybe it wasn't Josh Harris. Not saying that it was him. It would look very phony. Him up there hugging Ron Rivera and all that good stuff when he gave him the game ball. But I think Ron and that team used his motivation because, contrary to popular belief, this team likes Ron Rivera. They really do. They rally around him. So we might not like him as fans a lot of the time, but they love some damn Ron Rivera there. Let's see. And then also they talked about, because it's Washington playing the Denver Broncos and the fleecing thereof, Mike Shanahan, and the story, and it was confirmed by Jay Gruden too this week, I think on either Ben Stannick's podcast or Kevin Sheehan's podcast. Kevin Sheehan is a Mike Shanahan simp, and there was a offer that Kyle Shanahan and the 49ers did to reach out for Kirk Cousins in 2017. They wanted to trade him. They wanted to trade for him, give Washington number 2 pick overall, and for Kirk Cousins. Nobody picked up the phone because it was Kyle Shanahan. It was Kyle Shanahan. And why did this story come up again? Dan Snyder's not here. Neither is Bruce Allen. They're petty. Yeah. So the key players in all of this aren't even the only person really even associated with the team at the time. There's only 2 people really were associated with the team at the time. It was Randy Jordan, who's the running backs coach, and James Crowder, who just came back, who had no bearing in that. But they brought this story back up that we've heard multiple times, and it's been confirmed by Jay Gruden. Okay, what is there to do about it? Let's move on from it. But another bulletin board material, because people just won't let dogs lie. Let's see here. Mr. Cool said, how about them Commanders? That's right. Chase flat out put a Titan on his ass and pushed the offensive tackle in the race. He pushed one of them guards too, didn't he? And it was amazing. Yes, indeed. I got faith. Cleveland to finish my 7-leg parlay for 2,200. I can cash out at 1 or let it ride. What do you think? I've been burned by cash out so many times where I screwed myself on them. I would cash out, and this is just me coming from the perspective of I have the Steelers plus 2.5. That's the only reason. That's the only reason why. If not, if you're good, Rudy, let it ride. Like Broncos country, let's ride. Don't get too excited. It's only 2 wins. Y'all season will go downhill by week 10. Yeah, I don't think so, Shaq. Don't think so. Cowboys beat the Jets and the Giants. Not impressive. And it's true, they had to beat the Jets and the Giants. Yeah. Dominated them, too. Dominated them. But you talking about week 10. Do you read? I told you to go check your email, brother. Hold on, watch this. Hold on. We're going to hear this. I'm going to call him because he don't pay no attention. Let's see. We're going to call him. Yeah, where you at?
You sent me the link?
Yeah, I sent you the link.
I didn't know you sent me the link.
I sent you the link. What does check your email mean, Paulie?
I'm not looking at my phone, bro. My phone.
Damn. Y'all, I just want y'all to know this man is saying I don't send them the links no more. I don't send them the links. Yeah. This is getting clipped off too. We tagging everybody up in this one. Yeah. All right. All right. I catch you on here. Okay.
guy.
All right, bro. Uncoachable. Uncoachable. It's Paulie, man. People was asking where Paulie. Look, Ace Ross. Look at this fool. You can't hear me.
Hell
Hey,
to the W, baby.
right, finally, we got you on here.
Hey,
Yo,
man,
look,
I didn't even. Man.
there is.
I didn't speak none of that, man. Hell to the W, man. They put the bat signal up. I had to come running.
That's right. Hey, pause. How you feeling?
Good,
How you feeling after?
It's crazy because I'm sitting here watching you. I'm in the chat. You know what I mean? I'm about to
I like
get on
that shirt you
Cowboy.
got on.
Hey, it's Throwback Thursday. Throwback Monday.
Oh man. Yeah, he's smoking that Bronco pack, Spider Monkey.
Hey man, look, who's that Cowboy fan talking that crazy? See, this is why I don't like the Cowboys, bro. I can't even be humbled by the 2-0 start against two struggling teams. Come on, man. And come January, they're gonna be crying again. Get rid of that. Play Trey Lance.
Marcus up in the house said, Paulie, please don't repo my honest Cadillac.
Is that the Dallas fan? I'm coming.
No, that's one of our people. That's one of our people. This is a long. Hey, this is OG. This is an OG right here.
All right, what up? Hey, shout out cousin Dwayne too, man.
We need to find him. He's somewhere out there in the atmosphere. I got to reach out to cousin Dwayne and find him. King Lion said, like Kevin said, uncoachable.
Hey man, y'all wouldn't have me no other way.
Oh yeah. Now Paula good. Dump truck Don says answer the phone. Tell Paula to answer the phone.
Hey, look, man. I am uncoachable. I've been hearing that my whole life.
Yeah, I heard it. I had to remember who it was. Was it you or G that she said it was uncoachable?
It was me. The funny thing is, when you call me, I look and I see your name.
You had Inception.
I'm hearing you talk. I'm watching you talk, and I'm like, what the hell is going on?
We had some Inception shit going on. He's like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, what?
I'm like, I thought that shit said it was live.
Yeah, it was live. Live and in living color, brother. Okay, so let's get to
answer your question. I feel good. I'm James Brown. I feel good. Man. No, we got a good. That was a good victory. That was a Tesla 42 victory yesterday, man. I'm feeling good.
That I didn't mention that. I said intestinal fortitude. So what did you like? Tell me what you liked. So you like my Tom Lavero. So you got to tell me what you like and everything.
I like the fact that they didn't fall apart. I mean that's basically what I'm saying. The Tesla fortitude. That'd have been real easy for them to fall apart, and that game ended up being 38, 24 going their way. You know what I mean? I like kept driving the car. The enemy, man. I love the enemy, man. You
Nobody wanted the enemy though.
And a fan of offense, you can see that he caught a rhythm from run to pass, and whatever. See, the difference between him and Scott Turner, when he found something that worked, he kept going to it. He didn't run it one time and then wait 3 weeks later to try to do it again.
Nobody wanted the enemy though.
He couldn't go to well no more. Nobody wanted him.
No, nobody wanted
Ron
him.
wanted him. Ron needed him.
Nobody wanted. Nobody else wanted him. Excuse me, I gotta correct myself. Nobody else wanted him. But I tell you who needs him, and that's what I've told you before. It's not who wanted him, it's who needs him. And who really needs Eric Bieniemy? I throw this theory out here, but the Commanders with Sam Howell right now, they're averaging 27.5 points per game. The Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes right now, 18.5. They played Detroit and Jacksonville. And in a game, really, they should have won at home because of their coronation. So I think they need it. I think they need Eric Bieniemy. They might not want him, but they need him.
We need Bieniemy on that wall.
Mm-hmm. We do.
Man, he called an excellent game yesterday, man. Like I said, something was working. He kept running it or calling it until they stopped it. And they didn't stop it. I was impressed with Jamie Davis yesterday, man.
Yeah.
Finally they let him play in some space. Because he was chasing Russell Wilson around like Rocky chasing that chicken in Rocky 2. Speed.
When will we see Jabril Cox able to get some snaps?
Hey, right now the way it's looking, I was impressed with Barton yesterday. Barton played a good game. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. The way we looking, if we running that 5-2 or 4-2 or whatever they want to call it, you know, I mean, he gonna have to make his bones on special teams first. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it looked like Barton and Davis has some good chemistry going on out there. Barton understands how to play defense. I've seen a couple of times when he was spying Russell Wilson and he was perfect with it. You know what I mean? Like he didn't rush up too quick. He waited back to the right moment, then he exploded to the ball. Pause. You know what I mean? I said, okay. I said, Barton know what he's doing out there. So I don't know, man. I ain't ready to put nobody on the bench not just yet, except for Wiley. And Wiley even improved from last week.
He did. Charles Leno.
Hey, listen. Charles Leno is the guy that they wanted. He's playing like the guy they wanted him to play 3 seasons ago. You know what I mean? But you know what? Sometimes it takes a guy a couple of years to get it together, man. You know what I mean? That's what's wrong with this league is everybody want instant coffee. You know what I mean? Nobody want to brew that coffee. They want the instant coffee, man. Sometimes you got to let these players, you know, feel their way through it, but work hard at the same time. And, you know, he's been injury prone. You know what I mean? So I'm glad.
That's why the good Lord made Keurig machines, though, Paulie. You can get that brew. You can get that brew within 30 seconds now.
Well, you know, the NFL Keurig machine is 2 seasons. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you what, though, if he wasn't showing nothing this year, you pretty much could have just open the door for him. But I'm glad to see him playing well. Matter of fact, them 3 guys in the middle are playing well. You know what I mean? Him, Nick Gates, that's my guy, man. They feeding Nick Gates gunpowder.
Yeah, he's an assassin.
Yeah, and Cosby is also playing well at right guard. Cosby got a little Morgan Moses in him, man. He got to sit down on. It seems like every game now he got to sit down on the turf for one play. Like, man, I got to catch my breath. Now go ahead, go. Hey, Ricky, go on, get on there and get some plays. Go ahead, get some run, man. I'll be in it on the next series. I need to go get me some high quality H2O.
High quality H2O. Yeah, what didn't you like?
What didn't I like?
Yeah, what did you like? There's always something.
I didn't like the slow start as everybody else did like the slow start. And that seems to be a thing with Ron Rivera on the road against quality teams, man. I don't know what it is, but he needs to do something where I understand that team's gonna come out with a lot of energy and a lot of excitement, but we gotta match that to a certain extent. There's no way we should have been down 21-3. No. You know what I mean? Especially the way we was down 21-3. We knew they was gonna come out excited just off the fact that they wasn't trying to go 0-2, especially at home. 0-2 at home. You know what I mean? So we gotta come out and match the other team's energy a little bit better. I don't like this whole Cheeseman thing. The fact that we talk about this Cheeseman snapping problem is a problem.
Yeah.
Like, just tell a man to go back to what he was doing last year. Why are they even messing with a whole new technique and all this? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, he's the only player on the field where nobody lines up in front of him, ever. So what's the damn problem? I could go out there and do that job. One-handed back there, man. Stroke it. One hand to stroke it.
Pause. Yes.
You know, I'm gonna tell you who else I liked out there. De'Ami Brown. Brown,
He had some good catches early on. Yep.
Hey, Corey, he's a bust.
He is a bust. He's a bust.
He's a bust. But he's looking like a professional receiver.
Yep. He's a bust. He's looking like a third or fourth receiver in the NFL. That's what he looks like. Rivera hit him with the Any Given Sunday speech at halftime. Where's old Montezuma at? That's what we need. We need Montezuma's defense.
Hey, but you know what? We was talking about the enemy, and they panned over to Ron over the sideline at some point in the second half, and he was standing right next to the enemy. And earlier in the game, on that 2-point conversion, remember at first they said we didn't get it. And they showed the enemy yelling at the players to get off the field. He was yelling at the offense, like, get off the field. He was waving at him like, stop lollygagging, get over here, get off the field. And then they reversed the call. And that started thinking, like, I can see why a coach wouldn't want to hire Bieniemy as an assistant coach unless he was comfortable in his skin. Because Bieniemy is out. If you just look at the sidelines and see what's going on, you would think Bieniemy was the head coach.
Right.
Because he's the one out there coaching and barking at people most of the time. You know what I mean? So I can see why a coach wouldn't want to bring him in as an assistant, because he has a demanding presence out there. So Ron has to be real comfortable in his skin to allow him to go out there and do his thing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Which I think Ron is, because you can tell him he done, like, there's sometimes he's standing over there with Bieniemy, and then sometimes you don't even see him over there in the frame. He just let Bieniemy do his job.
Hey, you'll never see him next to Jack. Jack must eat some jalapeno pickles before the game, because you never see him talking to Jack. It's like Jack gonna attack him if you say something to him.
Yeah,
and that's crazy because Ron is a defensive guy. So you never see him talking to Jack.
Well, that's why the linebackers got the problem that they do. Yeah, that's why the linebackers are that bad.
That's why they had the problems they do, because they played through 2 games. They played solid. Yesterday was their best out of the 2. But Arizona, they didn't play too bad either. But yesterday, both of them showed out. Both of them got their names in that stat sheet. And I was proud of the linebackers yesterday.
Let's see here.
These D-backs got to start catching these balls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Forbes dropped an interception. You know what I mean? On Forbes. I think Forbes is so excited that he thought he was going to get a pick 6. He ran and left the ball behind him.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Great
Speaking of
by the referees.
It was.
It was incomplete. I thought he was going to call that.
Yeah, speaking of the slow start, next 2 games we need to open up the offense early. Let's score. Ron, get up off of Bieniemy. Hey, he off of him. That sounded awful when I said that, but anyway. And Don, Don translated your I guess your urbanese into something very simple for us common folk to understand. He said, that's an ego thing Paulie is talking about. And then
we talking about Bieniemy and Ron?
Right, yeah. I guess people feeling
almost how Jay Gruden didn't want to hire Wade Phillips.
Yes. But I give credit to Ron for hiring Bieniemy. Like you said, like it's kind of like what Spider Monkey just said. Ron's got to be comfortable in his own, and you said it too. He's got to be comfortable in his own skin to bring him in, because he saw the problem was offense. He knew the problem was offense. The defense is manageable, and they and close to damn near elite if they get right, and which they're showing they can hold up. Now they just need an offense to support them. I said this here early on. 5 times we've scored 30 points since Ron has been the head coach here. So that's what, averaging at one, like just over one a year. We're 5-0, Paulie, when we scored 30 under Ron Rivera. I don't know.
How many times you scored 20 and under?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That was a crazy stat last year, man.
Yeah, shoot. And here's it. There's my craziest stat right there. I got 5 on it. 5-0 when we score 30 or more. Let's see here. What else we got? The narrative that Ron is worried about his job is false. He's comfortable with both coaches, and they each communicate differently. That's true. What's funny?
Yeah, no, I hear a lot of people say that about, Eric Bieniemy did to take Ron Rivera's job. I don't necessarily see that happening because I see Eric Bieniemy, so far he's doing a good job.
Yeah.
We have a winning record this year. Unless Ron is like, well, I'm retiring, I don't see where they're just going to fire Ron and then make Bieniemy the coach. Somebody else should give Bieniemy that opportunity.
Yep. Let's see. What's funny, EB seemed annoyed with Brissett and waved him away a few times. And then Ron loved Rivera's energy with B-Rob on the sideline. Good to see him doing something besides cross arms. See, I defend Ron on this because you know what? 9 times out of 10, when they're showing Ron with his arms folded and everything like that, it's usually just during a regular game. Because one, he doesn't call plays on either side. So he's a CEO.
Yeah, you said that the other day when we was talking, and I thought about it. I was like, you know what, Corey, right about that. It's not like we watching Ron the whole game. They only cut to him on certain times.
Right. And when I've seen Ron, when there's an egregious play against us, like a penalty, like I remember when they got John Bates for pass interference. Ron was up in the official's face now. Like, don't get that twisted that he doesn't get in their face, because he does. He has that energy on the sideline. I will give him credit there, and I will defend him on that because he does.
Speaking of John Bates, man, how about the tight end play yesterday, man?
Yeah, man, the tight end.
We got balls. We got some good tight end play yesterday.
Yes.
Balls.
Master John Bates and Cole Turner. Lord have mercy.
And Logan Thomas, too, man. He was having himself a nice game before homeboy took that cheap shot at him, man. I was looking at that dude at the sideline after that hit, and I was like, he looked like one of them dumbass dudes. Like, he's like, what did I do? You know what you did, man. Come on, man.
I ain't do nothing. What I do?
That's exactly how he was looking. Like, I ain't do what happened?
Heard that sound. And Bieniemy waved off Jacoby.
No play like that in the league.
Yeah. But to your point, Marcus, Bieniemy, Sam is Bieniemy's guy. Like I don't think that without a doubt that Sam Howell is not Bieniemy's guy, because he's not doing this petty bull crap where he wants one of his guys to succeed and flourish more than ever. He's putting guys in situations. It was like that screen pass they ran, and everybody thought it was going to the running back, and Cole Turner slipped out, and they hit Cole Turner right there. We would have never seen that type of play with Scott Turner.
You know what else I like Bieniemy's doing? He ain't pussyfooting Sam Howell.
No. Right in the fire.
That shows confidence. He has that confidence in him. That, hey man, you can get this job done. Hey man, jump up. It was like when I was 5 years old, man. For Christmas, my dad bought me a bike, bro. I went from the green machine straight to Huffy BMX. I jumped right on that joint, and I was pedaling and I was rolling right down the street. You know what I mean? There wasn't no training wheels for me. He ain't He ain't putting no training wheels on Sam Howell, man. He like, bro, you gonna learn this offense, you gonna run this offense, let's go. And I respect him for that. That's how you teach him, man.
Yeah, know that. Let's see here. What's up, Roger? If EB leaves, we just need a West Coast offense similar to EB's. Not hard, but everyone on the staff is getting fired unless they win the Super Bowl, and EB probably will leave anyway. I don't know how you fire the staff if they go to the playoffs and say they win a game. They're not gonna fire them, Roger. You know that. They're gonna keep them guys here. I could see in a world, and I mean, I could see it in where I don't think it's gonna happen, but I do believe that you can see Ron stepping away, and maybe
bro,
somebody on staff gets promoted.
Look, bro, I'm over here at Norfolk General. Shout out Norfolk General Centera, and they're here in downtown Norfolk at the.
They don't sponsor nothing.
Hey, listen, they sponsor lives down here.
They don't sponsor nothing on here.
They sponsor lives. I'm just shouting them out. But somebody in this parking lot down here blowing it down, bro.
Woo! G from the shop.
There's some nurses out here. Something stressed the hell out. It's strong up in this joint.
G from the shop had to do an Instacart run down there.
Hey man.
Hey man, you smoking that killer.
I know how to solve y'all hot problems.
Haven't heard anything about Logan Thomas yet. I don't think they're gonna. You probably won't hear nothing about Logan until Wednesday. Will
he won't play next week, man. They're gonna give him a week to get it together. He won't play there. You'll see Curtis Hodges be active next week.
Dump Truck Don says, come down to Little Creek and Granby. Meet him at the Harris Teeter.
Bro, I live right up the street from there. I was there about 45 minutes ago. You should have called me there while I was home.
He didn't know you was home tonight. You don't pick up the phone.
Real talk, Don. I live right up. I live in between Granby Street and Hampton Boulevard. You should have called me 45 minutes ago, brother.
The last time we went through, he said he's there all night. He said last time we were 3-0 was 05. That's what, 3-0, 05. Who did we start it out? I bet you, I can tell you, we beat Chicago 9-7 week 1. We beat Dallas in that Monday Night Miracle 14-13, and then we beat Seattle in overtime. I'm gonna say it was, was it 20? Was it 20-17? Was the final score of that game? Somebody check me on that.
We talking about 2011 when we started out 2-0.
No, when we started at 3-0.
3-0. Oh, what year was that?
05 with Joe Gibbs. 05 Redskins. I'm gonna make sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the last time we won a playoff game. Let me see here. 10-6. Did I get that right? Let me see. I did this all from memory. I think I would think Dump Truck Don would check me on that if he knew. Let's see here. Scheduling games. Let's see. Is your boy right? Yeah, I got it right. Let's go. I got it right.
Get that man a Scooby snack. No.
Shaggy Daggy dude.
Check that. Get that man a box of Huggies.
I'm gonna need to. We actually got the baby registry up now.
Real talk. Don't send that man no Huggies. It just sounded better than Pampers. Pampers are the best Pampers out there, man. Huggies, they be leaking from the side and everywhere. You gonna be cleaning up from off the floor.
Ain't no pause in there.
No pause in that.
No pause there. What's up, JB?
What up, JB? Hail to the W, man. Hey, man, put some W's up. Hey, hit the like button and put the W's up in the chat, man. Come on, man.
There you go. Y'all heard Paulie, and y'all make sure y'all check out the Water Boys.
7:30 Thursdays, YouTube, X. You know what I mean? We're gonna help you get your bets in. come bet with us. You know, we talk. Me and G for the shop. We keep it light. Talk a lot of shit. Talk crazy. You know what I mean? Get the bets in. Talk Commanders and anything else of reference or anything else that we think of. Blow it down. All that. Pause.
God.
Shout out to
y'all, man. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Roger got a W up in here. LOL. Will Paulie pull up? Excuse me, I can't even see. Will pull up, slide under the front bumper without getting snag them cars. I just hope.
Man, I'm a professional, man. I never grab the undercarriage. Oh.
I just don't want to slip and see him bust his ass on here again, because that's what happened. What that happened last winter. That happened. That was funny.
It was the winter before. It wasn't the last winter or winter before that. Whatever it happened.
It was last winter.
Hey, listen, man. It was all scripted. It was like the WWE.
That was not scripted. It was predetermined by God, but it was it wasn't scripted. Shoot, y'all. Hey, look here. We didn't hit about the hour and 30-minute mark. We so glad that Paulie was able to grace us with prayer, because we know Paulie is busy. He's very famous, very popular. I'm just glad that he was able to get on board with us and grace us with his presence. We appreciate you,
man,
sir.
I appreciate you, man, calling me and yelling at me and letting me know that you sent to the league. Because I really thought, what the hell was going on? How is he doing the show and calling me at the same time? What the hell is going on?
That's the clip.
And then you're yelling at me. And then I'm looking at the same time. So I appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. I think this is the first time I've been on with you this football season, right? These 2 weeks. So I appreciate that.
Can we lock you in for Sunday? Can we lock you in for Sunday?
For the Bills?
Yeah.
Let me check my schedule. I'll let you know.
You had your people call my people. You had my people.
I'll let you know on Friday, man.
All right.
Hey,
yes, sir.
Y'all lock us in Thursday night, 7:30.
Yeah. Water Boys. Check out the Water Boys. And while you're watching the Water Boys, you can check me and George out on the PSF app. You can have both up at the same time. So check us out there. And I'll see y'all Wednesday for Warpath Wednesday with preview. I'll get you set. I give you my six pack of picks as we get ready to go in to week 3. Yeah, well, the 6-pack of picks looks terrible so far. 2, 2, and 1.
We're gonna have to change that name, man. We're gonna call it the Similac Pack. The Similac Pack.
There you go. Can't make this stuff up, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Water Boys, and y'all make sure y'all come back here again. We'll have Warpath Wednesday on Wednesday, 9:00, as always.
Chase Young, baby. Rufio, F.U. Chase Young, baby.
Hey, look, Ref the District said F. Paulie. Shout out to Ref the District. They doing their stuff, and they said
Nate Stoner, my guy.
That's right.
F.U. too.
Yes, F.U. too. But anyway, till the next time, y'all, we keep the same damn energy, and just like yesterday, we outlast them bastards together. Sanchez 405. Appreciate y'all. Love it. Hold on, I gotta get the shout out to the people who did the super chat. Corey, Rolando, Will, appreciate y'all for pulling up there and giving out the super chats. We love y'all, guys.
Can I say
till next time.
Can I say it? Let me say it.
Go ahead.
Hey, Dion.
Not yet.
Music.
Yeah, not yet. Damn. Hey, hold on. Till next time. Love, peace, and hell. Now you go.
Hey, Dion. Fire Corey his damn theme music.
And the rest of his toes. We out.